Ezekiel Elliott's so young. He's already done so much. He's so excellent. They spent that top pick on him. Stephen A., the reason Jason Garrett ultimately, I believe, will be fired is because he does things like when they have that back and it's 4th and 1 and they're practically at midfield, he punts. If the Cowboys front office doesn't sign Ezekiel Elliott up, it's like punting 4th and 1. You did that. You set the table with this dude. Now you're going to have to eat with this dude, and he's going to have to eat too. So he has enormous leverage right now with the Cowboys. They cannot afford to let this become a problem for them or, God forbid, for them not have him on the field. They're going to have to get a deal done. He has the leverage to hold out.
Fair enough about the leverage point, especially when he rushed for 1,434 yards last season, and he's won rushing titles in 2 of his first 3 seasons in the National Football League. Having said all of that, I wouldn't budge an inch. I wouldn't give him a damn thing for now. Let me explain. I don't give a damn about your numbers. Fact of the matter is, in 2017, you got suspended for 6 games. You just finished visiting the commissioner's office, if I recall correctly, because you got yourself into some other questionable incident. How do I know I can trust you? Let's be real about it, and let me just be very, very clear. Part of the reason you get paid, obviously, is your skill set and your level of production. Another reason why people get paid in the real world is when you prove you are trustworthy.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott has yet to prove he's trustworthy. We don't know if that brother gonna get suspended again. Let's just call it what it is. Because of the stupidity or the incidents that he has found himself in on several occasions, found ironically as if the brand of the Cowboys can be besmirched by anybody else. I mean, this brother finds a way to do it, okay? I mean, this is the same organization
God,
where...
TMZ gets everything.
Listen, this is it. Well, yeah, all right. Congratulations to them. They do a good job. But let me tell you this. I mean, this is the organization that once had a dude get arrested for stealing cologne and a pair of drawers. I mean,
that's his favorite story of all time.
Good story.
Why do you like that story so much?
Molly, I'm going to say it again. In the middle of the day, broad daylight.
That tells me those
I don't want to know what it tells you.
Broad daylight, this brother from practice, went to a department store and stole, not Ezekiel Elliott, we're not talking about here, but a Cowboy stole some cologne and a pair of drawers. I mean, come on, you can't make this up. You just can't make this up, okay? And somehow, some way, an organization like that, Ezekiel Elliott has found a way to steal headlines. Off the field, not on the field, off the field. Come on now, I'm not paying. You are in no moral, ethical position to try to leverage us with 2 years left on your deal, to come to us and go like this. Okay, if you don't take care of me, I'm going to hold this season hostage and not show up. Ezekiel Elliott? Excuse me, could you show me you know how to act first for a season? Could you do that?
It is impressive, as Stephen A. mentions, that's more off-the-field stuff about Ezekiel Elliott. I mean,
as great as he is on the field. Not to make light
of serious accusations, but
yes.
Someone who steals cologne and drawers.
Pair of drawers.
Wouldn't it be easier to take a shower?
Yes.
Like it's the middle of the day, you're stinking. Yes. There's somewhere to go. I get it. You don't have your wallet on you.
Evidently, he couldn't take a shower.
Evidently, the smell was in the nostrils. You couldn't get rid of it. So you're trying to do something. I mean, you just can't make this up.
Look, I want to point to 2 different players right now. First, Todd Gurley, who was also a very high draft pick. He went 9th because he was hurt coming out of college.
Right.
And the Rams took care of him.
Yeah.
And because he's very young and totally excellent. Now, he got hurt and, wasn't it? So that's the risk you run. But they took care of him, and now everything's okay there. There's, and they're predicted to have another powerhouse season.
Yeah.
Now let's look at Le'Veon Bell. Pittsburgh did not take care of him. They messed around with him. They missed the playoffs this year because they didn't have Le'Veon Bell, because they were playing games with Le'Veon Bell. The Cowboys have pushed all in now. They got the quarterback, the wideout. They got the number 2 and 3 receivers. Their tight end came back. They got the defense. They have every single thing you need.
Yeah.
And now the best player on the team, the player you base your offense around, you're going to risk him.
Max, he's in the police blotter 5 times since 2016.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
No,
but you already made your bed.
But what I'm saying to you is this. I can counter that argument by saying, excuse me, I finally got a number one in Amari Cooper. Randall Cobb is no slouch. He's a veteran. He's there now. The veteran that is Jason Witten, a security blanket in short yardage situations for Dak Prescott, I think will help. Dak Prescott is after his own money. He's completed 67% of his passes last year. And oh, by the way, my defense looks better than it has in recent memory. So I have a whole bunch of components around Ezekiel Elliott that could make him look better, that could propel us to a Super Bowl championship if he's in the lineup. But now it's about you, Ezekiel. The fact of the matter is your character has been a question mark for this franchise. How you going to hold out with 2 years left on your contract with what you've caused us?
Look, the Cowboys should have been doing their research on Ezekiel Elliott before they used the 4th pick in the draft on him. For example, the Giants used the 2nd pick of the draft on Saquon Barkley.
Right.
You know what they knew they didn't have to worry about? Character. They did their due diligence.
Why is Odell Beckham Jr. gone? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair how he got labeled.
First.
I'm saying I don't think it's fair how he got labeled.
But they paid him.
But
what I'm saying is
they had Saquon Barkley on the field.
I understand, but
Right.
Saquon, they knew he could be the face of a franchise. We don't have to worry about off-the-field stuff. This dude is thorough, right?
That's right.
If the Cowboys did their due diligence on Ezekiel Elliott and believed, nope, we're going to roll the dice, we're going to invest that pick, and they built the whole team around him in terms of the offense, then you know what? Now you set the table. It's time to eat. If you're saying at this point, don't throw bad money after good, okay, then what you're really saying is you don't believe in him. Get rid of him.
No, I'm saying you don't believe it. You might not believe in his character yet. There's no question about Ezekiel Elliott's game. There's no question about his game. He's big time as a running back. But are you going to act right? If I can be you that money, I got to trust
the season without him?
Listen, fine. Roll the dice. You did it without Emmitt Smith.
By the way,
after you won a Super Bowl, you did it to Emmitt Smith.
They lost 2 games and they brought him right back.
That's right. Well, do it if you could do it to Emmitt Smith, you could do it to Ezekiel.
You know what? You changed my mind. Dallas, I think you should let him sit out the whole season.
Thank you so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.